Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our basic yoga class, 90 minutes. We'll be doing 26 postures and 4 breathing exercises. So let's come together, standing comfortably on our mat, feet together or slightly apart, whatever feels comfortable for you today. We're going to start our class with a breathing exercise to warm up our respiratory system and improve our lung function. So standing tall, arms down alongside. Get your palms facing in towards your body, looking forward. Inhale and bring your arms out straight in front of you and up overhead. Keep your palms facing each other, hands about shoulder width apart. Exhale, arms down, slowly down alongside. Try to work a 6 count. Inhale through your nose, deep into the lungs, arms up, stretch up out of your waist. Exhale through your nose, arms down, slowly alongside your body. Inhale, arms up, expand your rib cage. Stretch up, shoulders forward. Exhale, arms down, slowly release your air, arms by your side. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up again. Bring them straight up. Focus on yourself in the mirror. Exhale, arms slowly down alongside the body. And just do one more. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Stretch up. Exhale, arms down, arms by your side, and stand still here. Okay, for the next one, you definitely want to step your feet apart about 6 inches, about hip width apart, toes facing forward, comfortably standing on both feet. Now bring your arms out wide and to the side, straight out, palms facing the mirror, and then bring your palms together in front. We're going to be inhaling, bringing our arms out wide and coming up onto our toes. Again, breathing only through the nose. So inhale, arms wide, come up onto your toes, fill your lungs. Then exhale, heels down, arms come together, palms touching at the end. Inhale, come up onto your toes. Don't strike each other. Exhale, heels down, palms come together at the end. Inhale, arms out wide, expanding the rib cage by pulling the shoulder blades together. Exhale, come down, palms together. Now inhale, again, coming up, trying to find a balance point up on your toes. Exhale, come down, slowly with control. Inhale, arms wide, synchronize the breath, arm, and heel movement. Exhale, come down, again, synchronize all the movement together. Inhale, let's do one more. Deepest breath today. Exhale, down onto your heels, your palms touch at the end. Great. Bring your arms down by your side, standing still, focus on yourself in the mirror. We're going to do another breathing exercise. This time, we're going to be twisting the spine, left and right, breathing through our nose. We'll be exhaling as we twist to one side, inhaling when we come forward to face ourselves in the mirror. Again, breathing through the nose, controlling the breath with your throat. So let's bring our hands to our hips, looking forward, deeply inhale, and then exhale, twist the body to the right. Go to the right or the left. Inhale, come to the front, facing forward, and then exhale, go to the other side. Twist the spine. Inhale, come to the front, and exhale, twist to the right, and hold it. Inhale, come forward, and then exhale, twist to the left. Great, doing well. Inhale front, Exhale, right. Try to keep your hips square to the front if you can, twisting as much of the spine as you can. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the left. Feel the spine twisting top to bottom. Inhale, front. Exhale, right. Inhale, front. And last side, exhale to the left. All right. Inhale, front. Just stand tall, comfortably, arms down by your side. We're going to move into some warm-up postures. First one, half moon pose. Side bends with a back bend. We'll incorporate a hands to feet forward fold as well into the sequence. So standing with your feet together or comfortably apart, whatever's best for you. Looking forward in the mirror. Keep your right arm down and lift your left arm up alongside your head. Try to get it alongside the ear, palm facing in. Now inhale, stretch up, and exhale, strongly bend your body to the right. Come down, keeping your right arm on your thigh, slowly going towards your knee. Focus on compressing the right side ribs as you come down, extending the left side of the body. Keep your arm with your ear, looking at yourself in the mirror. Try to square your body to the mirror. Bring the left hip forward a little and push your right hand down closer to the thigh. Use your thigh as a reference point to keep the upper body square. Keep breathing. Come down more. Hold still and change. Come up to the middle. Switch your arms. Bring your left arm down and right arm up alongside the head. Palm facing in. Keep your arms straight. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, strongly bend your body to the left. Come down. Keep your arms and legs straight. Only your spine is bending. Looking at yourself in the mirror, see if you can see your throat. Keep your right hip forward a little. Keep that left hand on the thigh as a reference point. See if you can get it a couple more inches down. Go a little bit deeper and hold still here. Change. Come up to the middle. Now bring both arms down to your side and bring your hands in front of your chest in a prayer position. Looking forward in the mirror, we're going to do a back bend. So look up, chin up, inhale, lift your chest and arch your spine backwards. Try to exhale as you go back, relaxing the front of the body. See if you can see the wall behind you. Tighten your glutes, push your hips forward. Thighs, hips, stomach going forward. Arch your spine backwards. Using the strength of your back muscles, go back more. Change. Come up, look forward in the mirror. And then slowly, slowly bend forward. Try to put your hands on the floor. We're going to do a little warm up for the lower back. Be careful. You've just done a full back bend, and now you're going to do a forward fold. And you want to loosen up the lower spine. So take a moment here. Bend your knees left and right, right and left. See where your lower back is today. Just release any tightness you feel. And get ready for hands to feet pose. All right, hands to feet pose. With your feet together, bring your hands behind your heels, palms facing the Achilles tendon, top of the fingers just touching the mat. So keep your palms flat to the back of the leg. Don't need to grab the heel. Just place your hands comfortably behind the heel. Now bring your elbows behind the calf muscle as much as possible. Take a deep breath and pull your body down onto the thighs, the chest onto the knees, and your face will start going toward the legs just below the knees. Pulling with your hands, bringing the body back so that there's no light, there's no air between the upper body and the legs. Start pushing your knees back. Try to straighten your legs. As you straighten your legs, feel a tremendous stretch up the back of the legs, through the hips. Bring your shoulders away from your ears and pull a little bit more. Eyes open, keep breathing, hold still here. Change. Come up slowly. Careful of your lower back as you come straight up. Hands to the chest, arms down by your side. All right, it's a little bit different. but we're going to do a second set. See how far we get. Half moon. Bring your left arm up alongside your head, upper arm near the ear. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, bend your body to the right. Come down deeply to the right side, compressing the right side ribs, extending the left side of the body. Keep your arms and legs straight, focusing on yourself in the mirror. Feel the stretch, inside out, from bones to skin, toes to the fingertips. Come down more and hold still here. Change. Come up to the middle, switch your arms, right arm up, left arm down. Keep your arm alongside your ear as long as possible. Stretch up on an inhale and bend your body to the left on an exhale. Come down strongly to the left, tightening the ribs, tightening the muscles on the left side of the back as you come down, looking at yourself in the mirror. Bring your left shoulder forward a little bit, Javier. Try to get that upper body square to the front, bringing that left hand down alongside the knee. Come down a little bit deeper. Feel the stretch inside out from bones to skin. Hold still. Change. Come up to the middle, arms down by your side, and then bring them up to the middle of the chest, prayer position, thumbs touching the center line of the body. Now we're gonna do a second back bend. So look up, chin up. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, bend your body backwards. Try to bring your head towards your butt, arching the spine backwards as much as possible, pushing the hips forward a little bit, extending the hips by squeezing the butt, pushing the hips, thighs, and stomach forward. Change. Come up to the middle, and then slowly bend forward. Come down, put your hands on the floor in front of your feet. Again, do a little bit of a warm-up. Swivel your hips right and left, maybe bend down, squat down, flex your toes and knees, heels, ankles, getting ready for what's coming up. All right, hands to feet pose. So let's put our hands, palms directly behind our legs on our Achilles tendon, facing forward. All 5 fingers together, the top of the fingers just touching the top of the mat at the base of the heel. Take a deep breath and start pulling your body down onto your thighs, chest on your knees, face on the leg below the knees. You want to keep breathing, trying to pull your forehead closer to your shins with each exhale, stretching your knees back. Get your hips up toward the ceiling, straighten your legs as much as possible, shoulders away from your ears, and hold still. Change. Come up slowly. Hands to the center of the chest. Arms down by your side. All right, good energy going here. We're going to move into the lower body to build leg strength with awkward chair posture in 3 parts. So starting with your feet together, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, almost hip width apart. Feet are flat on the mat, parallel to each other, toes facing forward. Now bring your arms up parallel to the floor, palms facing down, fingers nice and tight, pointed at the mirror. Now exhale, bend your knees and sit down into an imaginary chair behind you. Get your hips back. Come down about halfway. Keep your spine straight, head up, chin level. Shift your weight back in the body, bringing the shoulders back a little, weight in your heels. Look in the mirror and make sure you still have 6 inches between the feet, knees, and hands. Change. Come up. Keep your arms out in front and come all the way up onto your toes as high as possible. Find a balance point on the tippy top of your toes, arms out strong in front. Then exhale, bend your knees, keeping your heels up. Come down with a straight spine. Try to sit into the chair below you. Lift your knees up. Lift your heels up. Shoulders back. Let your legs do the work. Tummy in. Change. Come up. Heels down. Keep your arms strong out in front of you. Now come up a little bit onto your toes, heels just off the mat, and squeeze your knees together very tightly. Now with an exhale, bend your knees, get your heels up off the mat. As you come down, go very slow. You're trying to sit on your heels. spine straight, head up, chin level. Find a balance point on your toes and hold still here. Come down as far as your knees will let you. Focus on yourself in the mirror. Be as still as possible in this posture. Change. Come up slowly, building strength in the legs the slower you go. Heels down, arms by your side, feet back together. Take a couple of relaxing breaths into the belly through the nose. Let the body rest here momentarily. We're going to do a second set. Okay, let's step our right foot apart from the left, 6 inches. Keep the feet parallel. Don't move the feet. Arms up parallel to the floor, palms down, fingers together. Get them nice and straight. Nice, strong arms. Looking forward in the mirror. Exhale, bend your knees, shift your hips back into the imaginary chair behind you. Try to keep your spine straight, head up, chin level, tummy in, 6 inches between your toes, knees, and fingertips. Looking forward in the mirror. Concentrate. Change. Come up, all the way up onto your toes, as high as possible. Your hair going up toward the ceiling. Find a balance point, and then exhale, bend your knees, heels up, come down, and sit into the chair, come down about halfway. Legs are strong, tummy in, shoulders back. Just balance here, hold still. Change. Come up, heels down, arms still out in front of you. Come up onto your toes a little bit. Heels just off the mat, squeeze your thighs and knees together. And then slowly, slowly bend your knees, heels come up off the mat. As you come down, try to sit on the back of your heels. Your spine is straight, shoulders back, head up, chin level, arms out in front. Try to get your thighs parallel to the floor by pointing your knees down and forward a little, and then hold still. Change. Come up slowly. Heels down, arms down by your side. All right, very good. We're going to continue with some balancing and leg strength exercise. This is a new one for most of you. It's called lunge. So let's come to the front of our mat, feet slightly apart or together, whatever's comfortable for you. Put your hands on your hips. And I want you to step back behind you with your left foot. Come back and come up onto the ball of your foot. Heel up off the mat. Get your left leg straight and bend your right knee. Come down, extending the front of the hip. Now try to get your left leg as straight as possible. Tighten the glute, lock the knee, pushing into the ball of the foot. You're trying to build strength in that left leg. Find a balance point as you get the leg straight, looking forward in the mirror. Then bring your arms down alongside you, palms facing in. Make sure you're still balancing. Focus in the mirror. If you're balancing and that left leg is straight, then bring your arms up overhead, palms facing each other about shoulder width apart. Keep your focus, keep your balance. If still your balance is good, look up toward the ceiling slowly. Changing your gaze will challenge your balance. Go only as far as you can to hold that balance and then freeze. Change, bring your arms down, look forward, and then step back, feet together at the top of your mat, hands on your hips. All right, let's do the other side. Step back with your right leg, far back. You'll notice you need to get quite a wide step to get up onto that ball of the foot and keep that right leg straight. Bend the left knee. You'll feel the right hip extend forward, stretching on that right hip as you come down. Find your balance point, then arms down by your side. Again, balancing comfortably here. Raise your arms overhead. Bring them up. Keep your focus. If your balance is good, then slowly look up toward the ceiling. Find a focus point and hold still. Change. Look forward. Arms down. Step forward. Hands on your hips, feet together. We're going to do another set. Take a moment to breathe into the belly and relax. Second set, step back with your left leg straight back behind you. Come up onto the ball, the toes of your left foot, heel up. Get that left leg straight. Really focus on tightening the glutes, straightening the leg through the hamstring. Bend the knee forward to extend that left hip. Feel the stretch up the left of front side of the body. Arms down by your side. Find a balance. And then arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Stretch your arms up. Still you're balancing. Then slowly look up, changing your gaze. Focus on a point above you. If you're looking at the ceiling and you want to go a little bit further, arch your spine backwards a little bit more, extending the front of the body. Feel the stretch. And freeze. Change. Bring your gaze forward, arms down. Step back to the front, hands on your hips, and hold still here. Okay, let's step back with the right leg. Way back, get up on the ball of the foot. Get that right leg straight to start. Bend the knee. Bend the left knee, come down. Find your balance point, pressing from the ball of the foot up into the front of the hip, tightening the glutes, building strength in that right leg. Once you have your balance, arms down by your side. And then continue on, arms up overhead, palms facing each other. Focus on yourself in the mirror. And then slowly shift your gaze up toward the ceiling. If you're looking at the ceiling and you'd like to extend the front of the body more, arch your spine backwards just a little bit. Don't lose your balance though. Keep focusing on both legs in a strong right leg. Change. Look forward. Arms down. Step forward. Feet together. Stand still here. Let's step back to the middle of our mat. We're going to do a couple balancing postures here. These postures, the focus is finding balance on standing on one foot and stillness in the body as we do so. So we're going to start with standing hand to toe pose. So bring your right hand onto your right hip. Pick up your right knee in front of you and grab your right toe with your left hand. Grab around the big toe with your palm facing out if you can. But any way you can grab your toe, just get a good tight grip. Then stand up straight. Straighten that left leg, straighten the spine, head up, chin level, find your balance. If you're balancing comfortably here, then extend the right leg out toward the mirror. Try to get your right leg straight out in front of you, focusing over your toes. Get both legs straight. Just stand here and breathe, focusing on your left foot, the standing leg, and the stretch under the right leg extended out in front of you. Change. Bring your feet back together. We're going to switch sides. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Bring your left knee out in front of you and grab your big left toe with your hand around the toe, maybe with just 2 fingers, inside or outside. Any way you can get a grip is good. And then stand up tall. Really push that right leg down into the mat. Find all 4 corners of your feet. If you're standing comfortably here, then extend the left leg. Bring the left leg out, straight out in front of you. Focus out over the tops of your toes. Both legs straight, just stand still. Stand tall, head up, chin level. Change. Bring your left foot back to the right, both hands down alongside, stand still here. So a challenging posture for sure. You only go as far as you can keep your balance. If you can just stand on one foot, this is your posture. Getting all the benefits. So let's shift our weight into the left foot and pick up the right foot in front of us. The right knee comes out in front, right hand on your hip, then grab your right big toe. Get a good grip if you can, and then stand straight. Feel your spine straighten, stack your bones from your head down to your heels. You're standing comfortably here with balance. Then extend the right leg out away from you. Go only as far as you can hold your balance. Feel the foot wobbling. Feel the ankle shaking. Come back to it. And change. Bring your right leg down. Feet back together. And shift your hands. Your left hand on your hip. Left knee comes up in front of you. Then grab your toe with your right hand. Get a good tight grip. And then stand tall. Push that right knee back. Get your right leg straight. Shoulders back a little, head up, chin level. Once you have your balance, extend the left leg out away from you. Heel going toward the mirror, toes coming back to you to feel the stretch under the leg. Most importantly, standing leg, standing foot, as still as possible. Change. Bring your left foot back to your right. Standing here. Take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to step to the back of our mat for balancing stick. Again, in this posture, we'll be trying to stand comfortably on a single leg, balancing on one foot at a time, but we'll be moving our body in unison, trying to keep ourselves as much in control as possible. So bring our arms up overhead, palms together. Just keep them together, arms alongside the ears. Lean back a couple of inches to make sure your spine is straight. And step forward with your right foot and bring your body down, forward, and your left leg back and up. Keep your arms, back, and legs straight as much as possible to hold your balance. Come down until you're parallel to the floor like a capital letter T. Hold still here and breathe. Change. Come up, step back, keep your arms overhead. Try to keep your arms with your ears as much as possible. This will help ensure that your arms and body are straight. Step forward with your left foot. Then bring your body down slowly. Keep your arms with your ears, arms straight, legs back, legs straight. Lock your knee, point your toe, stretch forward toward the mirror, stretch and stretch and stretch. Change. Step back, arms down by your side. Stand still. Your heart will be jumping around in your chest, but the only way to relax is to be still. We're going to do a second set. Arms up overhead, palms together, arms with your ears. Inhale, stretch up, and step forward with your right foot. Now bring your body down in a straight line from your fingertips to your toes, like a teeter-totter. Come down to your parallel to the floor, like a capital letter T. Stretch forward toward the mirror, point your left toes back toward the back wall. Change. Come back, feet together, keep your arms up overhead. And then step forward with your left foot. And then bring your body down, your right leg back and up, point your toe, lock your knee, stretch your fingers forward. Come forward only as much as you can keep your balance on that left leg. Change, step back, arms down by your side, and just stand still. Breathing into the abdomen encourages relaxation in between the postures. All right, let's turn and face the left side of the room. We're going to stand on the back of our mat, do a couple of standing stretching postures to open up our hips, open up our spine, open up our chest. First one, separate leg stretching posture. So bring your arms overhead, step out to the right about 4 feet. Nice wide step, arms down parallel to the floor. Keep your heels in one line if you can, pigeon toe your feet a little bit. Head up, chin level, inhale into the chest, and then exhale. Keep your legs and spine straight as you come forward. Get your head below your hips, come upside down. Once you're down there, try to grab the outside of your feet if you can. If not, just get your hands below your shoulders and push your knees back. Try to get straight legs. Feel the stretch up the back of the legs. Engage the quads. Release the hamstrings. You'll feel the stretch in the middle of the back of the legs. Then roll your pelvis forward slightly. Try to get the abdomen closer to the thighs. Feel the stretch up from the heels, through the legs, through the hips, and then start pulling your body down toward the floor. Your forehead is going toward the mat in between the feet, shoulders away from the ears, and your elbows on the outside of your calves. Change. Come up slowly, arms out wide. Step back to the left, arms overhead, and then arms down by your side. All right, very important on this one that we keep our back straight and legs straight as we come into it. Just go as far as you can and be aware of what you're feeling in both legs and back. All right, arms overhead, palms together. Step out to the right, about 4 feet, nice wide step. Pigeon toe your feet. Try to get your heels in one line, arms parallel to the floor. All right, breathe into the chest, spine straight, and hinge forward from the lower spine. Keep your back straight as you come down, legs straight, pushing your knees back, come down, and try to grab the outside of your feet or place your hands comfortably on the floor and under the shoulders. Wherever you are, push your knees back, tighten the quads, and stretch the back of the legs. Roll your pelvis forward a little bit, bringing the abdomen closer to the thighs. Feel the stretch from the back of the hips. Looking forward and down at the mat, pull the spine, pull the upper body down toward the mat. Get your shoulders away from the ears, your elbows by the calf muscles, weight in your heels. Feel the stretch on the back side of the body. Change, come up slowly. Arms up overhead, step back to the left. Arms down by your side. All right, so all of you are wondering why I brought you a block today. It's for our next posture, so I'll move this one for you, Tien. You all kind of want to put your block in that position. Take a moment here now, maybe even a little water break. This might be the spot. We're going to be doing a posture called twisting triangle. So this sometimes is called revolving triangle. The focus of this posture is just to stand on 2 feet and twist your spine. So I will try to talk you through that, but go only as far as you can to keep your legs straight and get a twist in your spine. So let's step out to the right about 3 feet. Just step out, nice comfortable step, and turn and face the front of the room. Get your right toes to face the mirror. Okay, bring your hips, your left hip forward a little bit to face the front of the room by bringing that left toe forward a little. Doesn't have to be 45 degrees, but get a comfortable stance. You want to generally face the front of the room. Then with your spine straight, bend forward and grab your block out in front of you. Bring it close to your left foot, right foot. Okay, with your left hand. Okay, Amber, bring that a little bit closer to your foot if you can, and just hold on to it with your left foot. Your right arm will be out to the outside of the right foot, just kind of hanging there. Then bring it up to the side, about 90 degrees off the floor. Keep your gaze down at the floor for now, and then exhale, twist your spine, just your spine toward the ceiling, bringing that right shoulder up. Then slowly shift your gaze up toward the ceiling, looking past the thumb. Really focus on bringing the left ribs over and in to the right hip. Hold still here, find your balance, and keep breathing. Change. Look down, bring your arm down, stand up straight, bring your block with you if you needed it, and turn and face the back wall. All right, so we're gonna just shift 180 degrees, shift the block in your hands, or put it down near your right foot, stand up straight to start. We wanna make sure that our spine is straight to begin with. Then bend forward with a straight spine, come down. If your spine is rounding, don't go down as far. Try to get, if you can't reach the block, just put your right hand somewhere on your leg. But with the spine straight, your left arm up to the side, start twisting your spine back to the left. opening your chest toward the ceiling. Now slowly lift your gaze. Go up toward the ceiling. Look up past your thumb. For most people, it's challenging to keep their balance when they're looking at the ceiling. So focus on keeping your legs straight, keeping a good focus point, and keep breathing. Change. Look down, bring your arm down, stand up straight, bring your block with you, turn and face the side, feeding your feet back together. Just relax for a moment. Holding your block, I know it's not really relaxing. It's a heavy block, but it's better than putting it overhead. There you go. Thanks, Les. All right, so we're going to do a second set because it's so much fun. So let's step out to the right about 3 feet and turn and face the front of the room. Try to square your hips to the front of the room as much as you can. You don't have to force it. It's kind of a natural movement if you bring that left foot in at an angle. Then keeping your spine straight, bend forward, keeping your legs straight. Feel the stretch up the hamstring of the front leg. Once your left hand is on the block or on the floor, depending on where you end up, bring your right arm out to the side and start twisting your spine back and to the right. Bring your right arm up like a flower petal blooming. Just open up to the ceiling. Look up at the ceiling. See the sky up above you. Hold still. Keep breathing. Change. Look down. Bring your arm down. Grab your block and stand up slowly. Turn and face the back of the room. Switch your feet. Left toes pointed toward the wall. Right hip coming forward a little bit. Square the hips to the front wall. Keep your spine straight and then bend forward. Straight spine, straight legs, heels on the mat. Everyone doing good with that. Come down and place your right hand near your left foot. Now bring your left arm out to the side and then start twisting your spine strongly, opening up to the ceiling, twisting through the middle and lower spine mostly. Now move your head looking up toward the ceiling, twisting your neck, trying to keep your spine straight as possible. Eyes open, keep breathing. Change, bring your gaze down. Stand up with the block if you'd like. Put it alongside. We probably won't be using it anymore, so find a place where it'll be out of your way. I'd come and run and get them, but I'm tethered to this machine here. So that was fun, wasn't it? All right, good. All right, so we're going to move on to crow pose. So turn and face the front of the room with your feet about hip width apart, nice and comfortable, looking forward. Now this is an arm balancing posture. So we're going to be focused on building strength in the wrist, fingers, and forearms. So bend forward slowly, bring your hands down to the mat. Maybe bend your knees if you have to, but you want to get your hands flat on the mat if you can, out in front of the feet. Those hands should be shoulder width apart, no closer and no wider. Very important, shoulder width apart. Now, bend your knees and come up onto your toes. Then bend your elbows and bring your elbows underneath the knees and bring your knees to the outside and on top of the back of your upper arm. So you want to bring your knees wider, Javier, bring them outside the arm. There you go. And get them up onto the upper arm if you can. Come up higher onto your toes. Then shift your weight forward and try to get your head out in front of your hands. If you can, try to get your toes up off the mat. Right toe maybe, put it back. Left toe maybe, put it back and hold still. Change. Come back, straighten your legs, come up, stand straight up. All right, so arm balancing is not something we typically do in our posture, in our studio, I should say. It is a very awkward posture, but do the best you can. The key is to get those knees as high up on the back of the arms as you can. All right, so let's try it again. Practice makes perfect. So bend forward, hands down onto the mat, get your fingers nice and wide. Make sure your hands are just as wide as your shoulders. If they're too wide, it'd be harder. If they're too narrow, you can't balance. Then come up Bend your knees, come up onto your toes. Bring your knees to the outside of your elbows and high up onto the backs of the upper arms. Try to get them anchored there, and then shift your weight forward onto the hands. Forearms will come straight up and down. Your head will be out ahead of your hands. Try to get your toes up off the mat. Pull your belly in, round your spine to keep your knees there. There's a lot of abdominal strength in this posture. Focus on that here. Change. Come back. Stand up straight. Feet back together. All right, our final posture in the standing series will be tree pose. So this is a hip opener pose. We'll be concentrating on that part of the body as we come into the posture, but it is also balancing posture on one leg. So go only as far as you can to keep your balance on the standing leg. So we're going to start on the right side. Bring your right knee up to the chest, high up onto the chest. Close the knee in front of you, and then grab your foot and bring your foot as close to the body as you can with your left hand behind the foot and your right hand on the ankle. Bring it high up onto the left thigh. Keep it close to the body. Then bring your knee out to the side, opening the hip, and then holding onto the foot, bring the knee slowly and gently down to the floor, extending the hip. Try to keep your spine straight, pushing your left foot down into the mat. Find a balance point. Push that foot into the mat to level the hips, level the shoulders, head up, chin level. Just keep breathing softly and evenly into the body and change. Bring your right foot down. So a little bit different here in that you want to bring the knee up first and then rotate it out and down. So slowly working through the hips, holding the balance the whole time. Be careful of the knee. You don't want to feel any pain in that knee as you extend it and rotate it around. All right, left side. Bring the left knee up to the chest. Close the knee and then bring the left foot high up onto the right thigh with both hands. Turn the foot over, holding the foot with the right hand from behind and the left hand in front. And once you have it out to the side, then extend the knee down, pushing the hip forward, extending the hip forward, tucking the tailbone under to keep the spine straight, shoulders back, head up, chin level. Push that foot strongly into the mat to bring the left hip up, shoulders are level, hips are level, spine is straight, focus straight forward. Keep breathing. And change. Bring your left foot down alongside the right. All right, we're just going to do a second set of tree. Again, focusing on your balance and your hip opening. Bring your right knee up, bring it tight to the chest, close the knee, and grab a hold of the foot from behind with the left hand, right hand on the ankle, turn your foot over, bring the hip out to the side, and then down. Tuck your tailbone under, push the hip forward a little bit to get your spine straight, shoulders back, head up, chin level, holding your balance, focusing on yourself in the mirror. Drawing the breath deep into the body. And change. Bring your right foot down. And then your left side. Bring your left knee high up to the chest, pull it in, then grab the foot from the back with the right hand, left hand on the ankle, turn the knee to the outside, and then down, extending the hip, keep the spine straight, keep your balance. Looking forward, make sure your hips and shoulders are level. Just keep breathing. Keep that foot still as possible. Change. Left leg down. Congratulate yourself on your wonderful standing postures. Take a 2-minute Shavasana relaxation pose. Bring your body back to the normal position. Shavasana, it bears repeating, is done on your back, relaxing on the floor, legs straight and relax. Feet will fall to the outside, arms by your side, palms up. Relax the forearms and the hands, your fingers will curl. Eyes open. Let the belly rise and fall, but don't think about your breathing. Relax the body and don't think at all. Try to hold still here for a whole minute. Don't move. All right, let's come back to life. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Focus on your breathing. Connect with it. We're going to start our floor series with an exercise called torso lift. So bring your feet together, flex your toes back towards your body, bring your palms onto the front of your thighs, facing down. Inhale, and then exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest and lift your shoulders up off the mat, looking down at your toes. Slide your hands down towards your knees. Come up about halfway. Just hold still here. Keep breathing, tightening the front of the body. Be as still as possible, focusing on the ribs going toward the hips. Change. Relax back into Shavasana. We're going to do 3 sets, so pace yourself. All right, second set. Bring your feet together, flex your toes, palms on the top of your thighs. Take a deep breath in, and then strongly exhale. Chuck your chin to your chest, pull your belly tightly together, looking down at your toes, focusing on the center of your body. Try to push the small of your back into the mat. Change. Lay back, relax the body, arms down by your side. All right, last set. Feet together, flex your toes, keep your heels on the mat, palms on your thighs, face down. Take a deep breath in, tuck your chin to your chest, exhale, and lift your shoulders up off the mat. Come up about halfway, tightening the front of the body, your 6-pack as much as possible. Hold still here. Don't hold your breath, just hold still. Change. Come back. Lie down on your back, arms down by your side. All right. All right, we're going to do another abdominal exercise called plank, but this was going to be done, with our belly facing down. So we're going to do a quick sit-up. If a sit-up does not agree with you, you can just roll over to the side, come onto your stomach. But if you'd like to do the sit-up, feet together, flex your toes towards your body, arms overhead, thumbs cross, take a deep inhale, and then exhale strongly. Come forward and grab your toes. All right, very good. Turn around, face the mirror, laying on your stomach, and come up onto all fours. Up onto all fours. Get your hands shoulder width apart, fingers facing forward, and step your right foot back first onto the ball of the foot, and then your left foot back. Get both legs straight back behind you. Come shift the body weight forward into the hands, using the shoulders and the abdominal muscles to hold you up. Your back should be straight, your legs should be straight, looking slightly out in front of you on the floor in front of the mat. Just keep breathing. Don't let your butt go up and don't let it sag. Change. Come down onto all fours, lie on your belly. Turn and face the right side of the room. Relax in Shavasana, this time just lying on your stomach. All right, let's come up again onto all fours for a second set. And bring our hands shoulder width apart. Step back with our right foot, then our left foot. Come up onto our toes. Keep our legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Weight forward into the hands, looking forward just slightly. Imagine you're a straight piece of wood, strong and determined. All right, change. Come down, down onto your belly, looking to the left. Relax your breathing. We're going to do one more set. All right, let's press up. Come up onto your knees and your hands. Get your hands shoulder width apart again. Then step back with your right and your left. Straighten your legs, straighten your back. Feel your chest and arms holding you up. Feel the front of your stomach, keeping your spine straight. Hold still here. Keep breathing. Change. Come down. Lie down on your belly, looking to the right. All right, let those postures go. All right, from here, we're going to do a spine strengthening series. So we're going to start with Cobra pose. So let's bring our chin forward on the mat and bring our hands, palms underneath our shoulders, thumbs close to the chest, and our fingers in line with the top of our shoulders. Our elbows are close together, pointed at the ceiling. Our legs are nice and tight, toes and heels touching. Amber, bring your arms up underneath your shoulders for me. We're in Cobra pose. The other Cobra. No. Okay. All right. So those of us doing Cobra pose, look forward, chin on the mat. Inhale, look up, chin up, bring your upper body up. Arch your spine backwards with 100% of your back strength. Come up to your belly button. Only your upper body is in the air. Look up more, chin up more, hold still, change. Come down and look to the left. Arms down by your side. Just relax in Shavasana. Does that posture hurt your back, Amber? Okay. I didn't know that. I just thought you didn't hear me. Worse off, I thought I cued half locus. It's like, uh-oh. All right. Let's do a second set. Okay, chin forward on the mat. Let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders, thumbs face touching our chest, elbows up toward the ceiling, legs nice and tight together. Now inhale, look up, chin up, arch your spine backwards, bring your shoulders back and your elbows coming towards your hips. Really use your lower back muscles to come up halfway. Belly button still on the mat. Chin up more. Good. Change. Come down and look to the right. Relax in Shavasana. Okay, we're going to move on to half locust pose. So this one, we want to get our arms underneath our body, palms facing down, elbows facing up. So roll your body side to side and get them underneath you if you can. If you can't, just bring your palms down alongside the body the best you can. Chin forward on the mat. Straighten your right leg, lift it up, straight up and straight back behind you. Keep the right hip down on the right forearm, point your toes and lock your knee. Change. Bring the leg down, switch sides, get your left leg straight and bring it straight up and straight back behind you. Tighten the glute, tighten the hamstring, keep the hip down on the forearm, eyes open, keep breathing. Change. Now bring your feet together, adjust your hands a little bit, down towards your knees a little bit, get a good tight grip, and then put your mouth on the mat to protect your neck. Keep your feet together, inhale, and lift both legs straight up and straight back behind you. Try to get those knees locked, toes pointed. Shift the body weight forward into the shoulders. Hold still, change. Bring your feet down, bring your arms out from underneath you and look to the left. Just relax the body. That posture looks so simple from the outside looking in, but anyone who's done it knows otherwise. So just give it your best and you'll get all the benefits, strengthening the backside of the body. All right, second set. Chin forward on the mat, adjust your arms underneath the body, palms down, elbows up. Try to bring your pinky fingers close together. Tighten your right leg and bring it straight back and straight up behind you. Make sure you keep that right hip down and the left side of the body relaxed. Change. Bring your right leg down, straighten the left leg, bring it straight up and straight back. Lock your knee, point your toe, left hip down, right side relaxed. Change. Bring your feet together. Go face down on the mat, tuck your chin a little bit to protect your neck. Adjust your hands if you need to. Keeping your feet together. Take a deep inhale and lift both feet and legs straight up and straight back behind you. Engage the lower back, middle back, upper back, shifting your weight forward, face and shoulders still on the mat. Come up one more inch. Change. And look to the right. Relax your body and let the posture go. Right. Moving on, we're going to do full locust posture. Now this one, we're going to be bringing our arms out to the side. So adjust yourself forward and back, kind of work it out with your neighbor. You don't want to be swatting each other if you don't have to. Chin forward on the mat, arms out to the side, a little bit back. Feel your shoulder blades engage a little bit. Keep your feet together, toes and heels. Don't let them separate in this posture. It's okay to say hello. All right. Inhale, bring your whole body up off the mat. Head, arms, feet, legs, everything coming up off the mat, looking up at the ceiling. Chin up, chest up, arch your spine backwards, coming onto the center of the pelvis as your balance point. Keep breathing. Hold still, change, come down. Oh, it was a long one. That was great. Arms down by your side, look to the left. Just breathe into the belly. Working against gravity. Doesn't really matter how high up off the floor you get. As long as you're separated, you've got the full force of gravity working against you. Just do the best you can. Second set. Bring your arms out wide, chin forward on the mat. Get your legs straight, close together. Set your determination. Inhale, come up. Get the whole body up off the mat. Come on up as high as you can. Arms out wide, looking up toward the ceiling. Chin up more, coming onto the center of the pelvis. Feet up more here at the end. Change. Come down. Look to the right. Arms down by your side. All right, our final posture in the spine strengthening series is floor bow. So let's bring our chin forward on the mat, again, stretching the front of the neck. Bend your knees, and bring your heels towards your butt. Grab your feet from the outside. Get a good tight grip. Bring your knees about 6 inches apart if you can. You need help there, Roger? All right. Grabbing both feet, looking forward. Inhale and kick up toward the ceiling. Arch your spine backwards and look up. Kick up as much as possible. Looking up, bending the spine back. Use your back muscles to come up more. Roll your weight forward into the abdomen a little bit, bringing the feet forward over the belly button. Hold still. Change. Come down. Look to the left. Arms by your side. Right, let's do a second set. Chin forward, bend your knees, grab your feet, get a good tight grip. A little bit easier in the second set, Roger? All right, great. Just do the best you can. All right. Go ahead and inhale, kick your feet up. Use your legs to drive the posture. Kick up toward the ceiling, using the glutes and the hamstrings. Kick straight up, then look up, arch your spine backwards. Extend the shoulders back, open the chest. Keep breathing. Change. Come down, look to the right. Arms by your side. That is our spine strengthening series. Let's press up, come up onto all fours, and then sit in the back of your mat in firm posture. So we sit kneeling style here, knees together, sitting back on our heels, spine straight, looking forward if you can. If you keep your hands on your thighs near your knees, be as still as possible. So relaxation posture as much as it is a major stretch of your ankles, knees, quads, and hips. Try to sit quietly. We'll move into half tortoise pose. From this position, bring your arms up overhead, palms together, cross your thumbs, and slowly bend forward. Bring your forehead onto the mat, out in front of your knees. Keep your arms straight. Touching the edge of your hands, the outside edge of your hands down onto the mat. Straighten your arms. Try to get your wrists and elbows off the mat. Feel the weight of your body pressing down onto your legs. Let gravity pull you down. Your head is below your heart. Blood rushing in to refresh you. Breathe deeply into the abdomen to relax the body and improve the digestive system. Just hold still here. On your next inhale, come up slowly. Slowly come up and sit in firm posture. Again, arms down onto your thighs. Try to relax the body. Relax your gaze forward. Focus on yourself. Be as still as possible. Second set of half tortoise. Bring your arms overhead. Again, just cross your thumbs. Come forward slowly. Bring your forehead down onto the mat. Arms straight out in front of you. Just lift your arms off the mat. Only your pinky fingers touching. Body is pressing down into the thighs. You're breathing into the abdomen. Your hips are shifting back to your heels slowly. Maybe bring your chin forward a little bit. Just bring the center of your forehead in contact with the mat. Change. Come up, slowly up, and turn around on your back for Shavasana. Again, we're going to transition with a sit-up. So if you'd like to do the sit-up, toes and heels together, touching, toes back towards you, arms overhead, cross your thumbs. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, come forward and grab your toes. So let's turn around, facing the mirror, standing on our knees. Let's get ready for camel pose. This is a deep back bend. We'll start with our knees and feet about 6 inches apart and our hands on our lower back, fingers facing down, thumbs to the outside. Now, inhale, look up, chin up, chest up, arch your spine backwards and push your hips forward. Go down about halfway. Now, if you can reach down and grab your right heel, grab it with your thumbs on the outside, and then your left heel with your thumb on the outside. Keep pushing your hips forward, arching your spine backwards. When you exhale, relax the front of the body and change. Come up slowly, center line, hands on your hips, turn around on your back for Shavasana. Body obviously releases tightness in the front. This posture obviously releases tightness in the front of the body, but it also stretches the sympathetic nervous system, which causes lots of unusual feelings and emotions sometimes. So if you're feeling those sensations, just relax, let them go. Know that they're temporary. You created them, you control them. Second set, let's bring our arms overhead, feet together, flex our toes, inhale, exhale, charge forward and grab your toes. All right, turn around. Second set of camel, standing on your knees about 6 inches apart, feet directly behind the knees. Now, if your hips felt very tight, maybe 8 inches apart to start. Bring your hands on your lower back, fingers facing down, thumbs to the outside. Now inhale, look up, chin up, chest up, and arch your spine backwards. Push your hips forward. Go down about halfway, and then see if you can grab your heels. Right hand, then left hand. If you cannot, bring your elbows closer together behind you and open your chest. This is what you're doing when you're grabbing your heels. You're opening your chest to the ceiling, expanding the rib cage. Keep breathing. Change. Come up the center line of your body, grabbing your hips. Turn around and relax in Shavasana. All right, moving on. We're going to do another sit up. Arms overhead, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, inhale and exhale. Come forward and grab your toes. Now turn around, facing the mirror again. We're going to do rabbit, the counter pose to camel. Forward compression, rounding the spine. Sitting back on your heels, grab your heels from the outside, fingers facing in, thumbs to the out, get a good tight grip. Focusing forward, tuck your chin to your chest, exhale, round forward and try to put your forehead onto your knees, holding onto your heels, pulling with your arms. Get that forehead close to the knee or right up onto the knee. Then rolling forward like a somersault onto the top of the head. Keep holding on to the heels. Get your arms straight. Hips up toward the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Transfer the weight into the arms and the knees. Only about 10% of the weight should be in your head. Round your spine by pulling your belly in. Keep breathing. Change. Come back. Head up last. Turn around onto your back for Shavasana. Full compression posture here of the abdomen. The goal is really to round the spine as much as possible and create pressure in the front of the body. Opening up pathways in the back, massaging the internal organs. All right, let's do a second set. Start with a sit-up, arms up overhead, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, inhale, and then exhale. Heels down, grab your toes. Right, let's turn around, facing forward. Grabbing your heels, sitting back, knees together. Your chin to your chest. Pull your belly in, get it tight, shorten the front of the body, round the spine, come forward and put your forehead on your knees. Get as close as you can, pulling with your hands. Get your forehead onto your knees. Then roll onto the top of your head, pushing your hips up toward the ceiling. Get your arms straight, shoulders away from the ears. Transfer the weight. Be safe, careful of your neck. Don't crush your neck. And pull your belly in more, round your spine more. Keep breathing. Change. Come back, head up, turn around, lie on your back for a well-deserved Shavasana. Great postures, gang. Let's do a sit-up. Arms up overhead. Cross your thumbs, flex your feet. Keep your heels on the mat. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Grab your toes. All right, going into a cool down sequence now. So let's turn around and do forehead to knee pose. Sitting toward the back of your mat, bring your right foot out to the corner of the mat and bring your left foot high up on the inner thigh, sole of your foot facing the inside of the leg. Bring your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers, stretch up, turn to your right, and round forward, grab your toes, and put your forehead onto your knee. Bend your knee if you have to. Get the forehead onto the knee. Once you have your forehead on your knee, start working that right leg forward. Feel the stretch underneath the right leg. Bring your left shoulder down and your elbows alongside the calf muscle. Change. Come up. Switch your legs. Bring your right leg in, left leg out. Turn to your left. Round forward. Grab your left foot. Bend your knee and put your forehead on your knee. Make contact between the forehead and the knee. This is, again, another compression posture. We're rounding the spine, pulling the belly in. Bring your right shoulder down to square the body toward the floor and your elbows alongside the calf. Keep breathing. Change. Come up, bring both legs out in front of you. Lie back, do a quick sit up on your own. And grab your big toes with your pointer and middle fingers. Bend your knees if you have to grab your toes, and then start walking your sit bones back. Get your legs as straight as possible. Get those knees down onto the mat, looking forward in the mirror. If your legs are straight and you're holding your toes, then bend your elbows, looking forward, trying to get your body onto the thighs, chin up, feel the stretch up the back of the legs. Keep your spine as straight as possible. Just keep looking forward, keep breathing, and hold still. Change. Come up, turn around on your back for Shavasana. All right, let's do another sit-up. Arms overhead, flex your feet. Inhale, then exhale. Strongly come forward and grab your toes. Let's turn around, face in the mirror. Get ready for forehead to knee pose. Right foot out to the corner, left foot high up on the inner thigh. Make sure you're not sitting on your foot. Arms overhead. Cross your fingers and thumbs, turn to the right, round forward and grab your foot around the ball of your foot. Bend your knee and put your forehead up onto your knee. Once you have your forehead on the knee, try to straighten the leg, feel the stretch, flexing the toes back toward the body, heel going away. Keep breathing and change. Come up, switch your legs, left leg out, right leg in, turn to the left, round forward and grab your left toes, just below the toes. And your knee, forehead to knee, rounding the spine, pulling the stomach in, right shoulder down, elbows alongside the calf. Change, come up, both legs out in front, lay back, quickly do a sit-up, come forward and grab your toes. Now, if grabbing your toes is sometimes uncomfortable, I like to grab the outside of my foot from time to time. You need to just get a good holding grip with your legs straight, back of your knees on the mat, maybe your heels just off the mat. Keep your spine as straight as possible, looking forward in the mirror, bend your elbows, bring your body straight down onto the thighs, focusing on yourself in the mirror, just breathing normally, feeling the stretch up the back of the body. So full stretching posture to release the hamstrings, the calves, and the feet. Change. Come up, turn around on your back for another Shavasana. All right, let's do another sit-up. Arms up overhead. Cross your thumbs, flex your toes. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Grab your toes, turn around, get ready for spine twisting. Now, this time on this first set, I would like you to just sit with your feet straight out in front of you. Sitting tall, feet together, spine straight. Now, all we want to do in this posture is really just twist the spine. So bring your right hand to the outside of the left leg in front of you. There you go. And bring your left hand behind you onto the floor and twist your spine to the left. Keep your spine as straight as possible. Just twist to the left. Keep your legs straight. Pull your ribs around from the right side to the left. Turn your head to face the wall behind you. Change. Now we're going to do the other side. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right leg and your right hand behind you and start twisting the body to the right, looking over the shoulder. Twist the spine to the right, spine straight, legs out in front of you. Focus on bringing those left ribs over to the right hip. Change. Look forward. Just sit still here. Relax. We're going to do a second set, something a little more traditional. But hopefully you got something out of that. Really, you just want to twist the spine. So in your class, if it's uncomfortable to bend the knees, like you have knee pain, you can do this posture with straight legs. Most times you see people who have sore knees just doing it with one straight leg, but you can do it with two. The main thing is you focus on the twist of the spine. So let's do what we recognize. So let's bend our left knee, fold it underneath us. Don't sit on the foot and bring the right foot over to the outside of the left leg. Bring the knee and ankle close together. Then twist the spine and bring the left arm outside the right leg. Bring your right hand behind you. Turn and twist over the right shoulder. Again, pulling the ribs from the left side of the body toward the right hip. Try to keep the pelvis flat on the mat if you can. Bring the right hand up off the mat to the outside of the hip, palm facing out. With each exhale, twist a little bit more and hold it. Change, untwist, and change your legs. So right leg, fold it underneath you, and bring the left leg up to the outside of the right, near the knee, ankle and knee close together. Then twist your body and bring the right arm to the outside of the leg, left arm behind you, and then turn and twist. Just twist the spine, bringing the right ribs around toward the left hip. Try to keep your sit bones on the mat if you can, but most importantly, just feel the twist from the bottom, middle, and upper spine. Just hold still. Should feel tight and a little bit hard to breathe. Change. Turn to the front, untangle yourself, turn around on your back for Shavasana. That was fun. Here we are at our last sit-up. So arms overhead, cross your thumbs, flex your feet and inhale. Then exhale and strongly come forward, grab your feet, turn around, face yourself in the mirror, sit kneeling style for Kapalabhati breathing. It's our final breathing exercise. We're going to be breathing through our mouth. We're going to be strongly exhaling by pulling our abdomen in and then passively inhaling by letting our abdomen relax. So we'll be focusing on the exhale, letting the inhale happen automatically. So sitting with your arms straight, inhale, and then exhale, 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 exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do a second set, probably about that pace. So swallow a couple times and get ready. Let's begin. Five, four, three, two, one. Thank you. All turn around on your back for your final Shavasana. You all did great. You can lie here as long as you like. Let your body relax. Let your mind relax. Hopefully it's the end of your day. Have a lovely evening. I'll be up front. Thank you for letting me join in your yoga practice. Namaste.